What is going on, Pokemon community? It is Achilles018 here, and today we have a potential rumor for Sword and Shield. Evidently, there's going to be a world first exclusive that is going to be happening on September the 1st, and we may have a potential leak on what this reveal could be. So this rumor comes to us courtesy of Nintendo Soup, so thank you nintendosoup.com for showing us this. This rumor that they've posted is actually a bit of a combination of what was shown in the last trailer as well as what I believe will be shown in the upcoming trailer. So a couple of notes that they've made here. 3 new Pokemon will be revealed, 4 if you include Impidimp, and it's going to show off a couple of Galar forms. So I'm just going to read this here. So the first is going to be Seagulp, which is a blue seagull Pokemon that has an oval-shaped mouth that goes horizontal. Surprisingly, it's an ice flying type, and it'll be introduced alongside Barracuda, which is a water ghost Barracuda type Pokemon that it hunts. So Seagulp has a signature flying attack called Dive Launch, where it dives and picks up Pikachu when on land, or Barracudas when it's over the water, and it launches that at an enemy. There's going to be a new bug fire type, which is based off a fire ant called Ant Torch. Why it took them this long to come up with a fire ant Pokemon is beyond me, but finally it's here. So we have the fire bug type called Ant Torch, which is going to be revealed, and that's got a red body, and the sack on its end looks like an actual torch. So this looks to be something that's similar in aesthetic, I would assume, to Durant, but I'm sure that they're going to change it up somewhat to where it looks a little different. We have Marnie and Bede that are revealed, but we also saw this in the trailer from a couple of weeks ago, so this is where the combination comes in. It talks about Team Yell a little bit. Opal's gym is shown off. She's a fairy type user and she has Alcremie on her team. Then we have some Galarian forms. Now this is where the Girafarig Galarian form comes into play, so this is saying it's going to turn to Dark Psychic versus Normal Psychic. The dark side of its tail possesses the front of its body, and it gets devil horns with an evil smile. The back of the body looks like a normal colored Girafarig, and its tail is white with a normal face. And Sudowoodo, coolly enough, it looks like it's also going to get a Galarian form, and it looks more like a tree and becomes rock grass, so it adds a grass typing there, which is interesting. The trailer ends with each evolution shown that currently exists, followed by a black screen and 2 new cries. So it looks like we may possibly be getting 2 new evolutions. We would certainly be due for another evolution. We haven't had one since 2013 when X and Y came out, so that should be interesting. And the leak does say they're not going to spoil the types, so I'm not sure if it shows the Pokemon or if the cries make it obvious what type it's going to be. I don't know how the cry would make it obvious, but you never know. And then we have what's probably the most exciting part of this potential world exclusive is some more revealing information about legendary Pokemon. I think the big reveal is going to be Eternatus, which is the 3rd legendary Pokemon to go along with Zacian and Zamazenta. And yes, I did look that up, and that is how you pronounce that, apparently, is Zacian. So with Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus, we've already seen Zacian and Zamazenta revealed in a previous trailer, so that's not a mystery. Their typings are evidently going to be revealed in this trailer, with Zacian being Steel Fighting and Zamazenta being Steel Fire. I am not a fan of the legendary Pokemon being Steel type. Again, we've seen a lot of that since Gen 7. However, I think that the dual typing of Fighting and Fire for both of them really makes it interesting, because in the reveal trailer they were in this stalemate between each other, the sword and the shield, neither one of them kind of getting the edge. And with the dual typing of Fighting, which is strong against Steel, and Fire, which is also strong against Steel, I think that that kind of adds a different level to their constant stalemate that they're in. But they both joined forces evidently at the end of that trailer to prepare for the arrival of Eternatus, which was not shown, but I think it's going to be shown this time. So evidently Eternatus is going to be a dark type Pokemon, and it's made entirely out of black gas, though it does have a form to it. They are also saying that there's going to be another legendary Pokemon that is behind the Dynamax phenomenon, and apparently the giant drawing on the hill is actually based off of this new Pokemon when it Gigantamaxed. So this Pokemon is Meteodyna, and this is going to be a dragon normal type, and it looks like a baby white dragon. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays into the Dynamax complex in the upcoming Sword and Shield games. So also it says that below Meteodyna's feet is a mythical pig Pokemon. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of an image to go along with that, or maybe it's referring to the smaller images that are in the hillside landscape. I'm not really sure on that. But this pig Pokemon is called Pigsy, which is a play on words between pig and pixie. So it's going to be a pure fairy type. We do not know at this point if it has any kind of relevance to Meteodyna, but hopefully there will be another trailer for that, or we'll just find it in the game's files. And the trio of this game is going to be based off wooden soldiers. This one I think is really interesting. So one is more feminine looking, but it doesn't say which one is which. But their names are Lancewell, Axina, and Bowain, which are plays on words for lance, axe, and bow. I'm not sure if that's a bow staff or a bow like a bow and arrow. I'm assuming it's a bow and arrow, but it could be either one. So these are some wooden figure style legendaries that are going to be in a group with one another, one with a lance, one with an axe, and one with a bow. And that is all the legendaries for Sword and Shield. Now, that's a lot of information. I cannot imagine that they would reveal so many legendaries in one trailer, so I'm a little skeptical about the rumor. However, there is some pretty intricate details here that make me feel like we're going to get some of this on September the 1st, and we'll get some other information in the future, probably in the next revealed trailer a little closer to launch. So that's all I've got for you today. So once again, thank you to Nintendo Soup for showing us this information and giving us the information on the potential leak. If you guys have any thoughts or comments, please leave those down below. Join the discussion. What do you guys think about Eternatus? What do you guys think about some of the Galarian forms we're going to be getting for Girafarig or Sudowoodo? Do you guys think that the mythical pig Pokemon Pigsy is going to be a real thing? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time with more Pokemon content.